Saturday of Independence, and with me, our little bear, we've got Ryan and Stephen. Thank you so much for coming into us.
Thanks for having us on. Thank you for having us.
The last few months have been a bit of a whirlwind. There's amazing reviews about you in the Irish Times, in The Guardian. A lot of it seems to be centred around your performance in your hometown of Derry for Other Voices. How did that come about?
I think we got incredibly lucky. Two Door Cinema Club were supposed to play it, and he got laryngitis, the singer Alex, was it? And we had played on the trail earlier in that afternoon. So we were out celebrating later on, enjoying a few Guinness, a few too many at that. So we didn't expect to be playing the next night. So Stephen, we were in the bar and Stephen got a call, and on the phone it came up 353. So we were like, what's this about? Well, you know, it's a southern number. And we were like, okay. So Stephen disappears in the toilet and I run in after him.
I locked the door behind myself. I didn't know why. I was on the phone. But I got the call then from Aoife. And she said, you must have heard the news about Two Door Cinema Club pulling out, and we seen you earlier on in St Augustine's and really enjoyed the show, and we've all made the decision we'd like you to step in. So it was a bit surreal, to say the least, and we decided to celebrate with a few more Guinness and then make our way home. But it was a great experience for us as a band. That kind of made us want to push it harder, and then being asked to do the London juncture of it kind of showed us that it wasn't just potluck. You know, they actually just really liked us and, you know, had some kind of faith in us.
Yeah, well, I mean, bands wait years to get lovely reviews in The Guardian and the Irish Times, so incredible to have that all over sort of like a week, really?
Yeah, it's kind of a non-stop rise at the moment. You know, when it kind of goes down a bit, something else will pop up. We've got a few big things happening now that we can't really say anything about, but
no, because I was going to say, on the back of that, you know, there's no way that sort of agents and all sorts of people don't take notice of that sort of immediate kind of positive vibe around a band. So we were dying to catch up with you today to hear what had come out of it. And you're telling us nothing.
Yeah. Well, there's been other good things. We released a single through a local label.
Small Town America, the brilliant Small Town America, yeah. So that's a double A side, isn't it?
Yeah, double A side, yeah. The kind of two of our very, very mellow tracks, Night Dries Like Ink and Killer.
Killer sounds like an aggressive track as opposed to a mellow track, but it's lovely and gentle.
It's like there's a subtle kind of build in it, and then towards the end there's just that like release or something of aggression. We have the strings just powering through, and I get to do a wee bit on the guitar. I don't often solo, but I get to do a wee bit. But
it's your metal moment.
Yeah, but it's great, but it's still one of like a subtle build through it. So it's, although there is a bit of like aggression through it, I think it still sits off a wee bit. So, but it's great. Small Town have been absolutely fantastic. Just working with Other Voices was unbelievable. Just so professional. Just straight go do this, go do that, scheduled and stuff. Yes, here, and it was the same with Small Town. Just so organised and so professional, and kind of makes you realise how laid back you can be sometimes. And you're like, oh God, I have to actually wake up. What's this about? Like,
all any musician or artist of any type needs is a schedule, right?
Yes, a schedule really helps you.
Just tell me where to go. Point and play.
Point. I have my guitar and point. We'll be fine.
You have a booking agent working for you in the UK now, don't you?
Well, yes.
In the pipeline?
In the pipeline, yes.
To be confirmed.
To be confirmed, yeah. Unfortunately, we're kind of, it's all in that sort of early process of, you know, there's lots of politics behind it, so we're best to keep our mouth. We're bad politicians. We're best to keep our mouth shut, I think, just to not piss anybody off.
I presume it's an understatement to say that you're happy in the direction everything's going then.
Yes, very, very happy. I think we're only honing our sound at the moment. Like, we're only a fairly new band, so on top of that and everything, all the success we're getting, we're kind of just still finding our feet. So we're writing. We're actually writing for a debut album, and recording demos and stuff. So there's a lot of surprises for us.
Even ourselves, like we're finding things that we didn't realise that we're loving as well. So. The success is just adding to the excitement of us writing. So, because we always thought was the part that we loved most, just standing in the room and buzzing off what we were all doing, and So with this success now, we're like, oh, I can't wait for people to hear this. This is going to be so good and stuff. So we're just really looking forward to getting out and playing more, I think.
Yeah, and I think everybody that's been reading about you is looking forward to that too. So it's fantastic to have you down in Mitchelstown, like Independence. This is your first proper festival, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like our first. We played at the Grief Festival, but that was just a 1-day kind of festival. And then up in Northern Ireland, we played Glasgowbury. And so this is our first in the south. Like, you know, we're camping as well, so it's going to be quite messy.
An authentic experience. Well, we can't wait to hear you live. Little Bear, you're going to be hearing so much about these guys. Thank you so much for talking to us. Stephen and Ryan, thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Jenny.
you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.